Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Quarantine Etiquette with the Royal Butler and the Royal Dash, episode 43. The cutlery drawer. This is the most popular request we're getting in at the moment, so that's what we're going to demonstrate. I'm going to show you how to organise your cutlery drawers in the most efficient and quickest of ways. Okay, so I've got the drawers from my Welsh dresser. As it's a beautiful day, I thought we could do this outside in the fresh air. I'm going to show you how I line them and also a few other little things, modifications that I've made to these drawers to hold the cutlery. Here we've got some green baize that I did show you in one of the other episodes, and it's excellent for storing cutlery in. In fact, it's what cutlery used to be stored in. And this is for knives, so I'm just going to put those knives back in, and then you fold this over and then you quite simply roll it up like that. Now, I'll move this to the side for a second because here we've got some more spare bags of green baize, and I'm going to use these for one of my little tips. Here is one of the drawers from my Welsh dresser, and I'm now going to line it with baize, which is the bags you've just seen, but I'm going to use these for open them out and put them in here because these are spare ones, and rather than let them go to waste, I'm putting them to use. And just to mention, you can buy green baize online. You can obviously buy it in rolls and then cut what you need, but as I said, as I've already got this, I'm just using what I've got in my home. Now here comes a bit of DIY. Here we've got a cutlery divider, which I've obviously cut a few bits off. I've cut the ends off here and here in order for it to fit in this drawer, so it fits in there very nicely like that. And then my last little bit of DIY is this is a piece of the wood that was left over from when I did the cutting from the other pieces, and I'm just going to slot that in there because that acts as another divider and it's excellent for keeping it all in place. When it comes to putting the cutlery in the drawer, you can do it whatever way works for your household. For me, I have a particular way I like to do this. So the knives we start with in here, and then we have the starter knives, which then go next. The next compartment we're going to put the forks in. So we have all the large forks which go like that. They go in first. And then we have the starter size forks. And then we have the spoons. So I put in my large 7 spoons, just there. And then we have the pudding spoons which go just there. In the bottom compartment is where I put my teaspoons, and being a tea lover, of course I have quite a lot of teaspoons, but they all nicely fit in there. And then I've got my coffee spoons which also go beside the teaspoons. In this compartment here I'm going to put my napkin rings. And then in this compartment I'm going to put my fish knives and forks that are already wrapped up in some baize, but they fit in there very nicely. Of course, if you don't have these, you can put any other items of cutlery that you may wish to store in your cutlery drawer. And then just to give a bit of added protection from the air, I've got some spare baize left over, and I place that just on top like that. And then I've got another little piece here which I then just place over there. And there it is, a very simple way to organise your cutlery drawers. Now here's the next drawer, and this one I didn't have enough baize for, but I've lined it with some paper, which you can do as well. And in this one I've got some of my 7 cutlery, and I've got some modern steak knives and forks in there, and in this little box I've got my fruit knives and forks. And this space, I'm not too sure what I'm going to put in there. I'm going to go and have a little look and see what I can start keeping in there, because obviously it'd be good to use it for something. Right, Dashins, just keep an eye on that drawer. I'm just going to take this in now. And there you go, that's how you organise your cutlery drawers. So I'm sure you're going to now all run off to your drawers and start organising them.